I'm Donna Masing, and I'm the owner and managing director of Global Performance Therapy, a manual therapy clinic in Kingscliff. In 2016, I had a surfing accident. I was hit in the head with my own surfboard and it resulted in a traumatic brain injury. I hit the part of my brain that helps us deal with things like speech and balance. So I had issues with those things. I wasn't able to work for about 4 months. And overall, it took me about 2 years to get back into the swing of full-time work. It was a journey and it was challenging. It was really hard at times. Not being able to work, particularly when I was a sole trader, and at the time the only person working in my business, I had to close operations, shut down completely. So when Covid-19 hit, much like everyone else, I was scared about the uncertainty. I was worried about where I was going to get my income from. Before we had any support things in place, I was really concerned and grieving not being able to be in my business. And it was hard until I realized, hang on a second, I've been here before. I've already done this. The experiences that I had shutting down my business because of the traumatic brain injury really mirrored what was happening in COVID-19. So I felt slightly more prepared than your average business owner on how to deal with the things that arose because of that. Lockdown was hard for everyone, and the majority of businesses either needed to innovate and change very quickly how they were doing business, or they needed to shut down completely. But here's the thing. Life has always been uncertain, and you have withstood and gotten through 100% of your uncertain days to date. So this is no different. And even though we're starting to come out of this now, when we're able to return to what many people are calling the new normal, there's still uncertainty and we still don't know what the future holds. But you still have the ability to get through this. The belief that you have in yourself is the most important tool in your toolbox. And it's what drives all of us to do what we do, to work in our business day to day and to expand and grow. It's the belief in yourself that gives you the power to be able to do that. So I want you to know through this course, one of the most important things that you're going to gain from that is realizing and recognizing that you have belief in yourself already. The fact that you're a business owner means that you have faith in yourself. So don't lose it now just because you've hit a stumbling block, just because a hurdle has come up. You can get through this. But there's a couple of other really important things that you need to keep in mind whilst you're going through this period of growth, which is really what it is. And one of those important things is self-care. And the elements of your health and well-being as both a professional individual and also a person. You might be part of a family, you might be a mum or a dad, maybe you're a brother or a sister, maybe you're just chilling on your own and working on your business as a sole trader. However your life is set up, your self-care is still the most vital thing to the part of the community or family unit that you're a part of. Because if you can't take care of yourself, it really puts you in a place of disadvantage to try and take care of others. So there's a couple of things that you can do, and I learned these things not just being a manual therapist, but also being a patient on the other side of the table. I really learned the value in health and well-being, in getting adequate sleep at night, holding yourself accountable to a routine, even if maybe you are still working from home or you don't have the same requirements that you did pre-COVID-19. Still make sure you set yourself a routine, set yourself a bedtime to make sure that you get good quality sleep at night, to wake up at the same hour or thereabouts every day. Nutrition is vital as well, making sure that we are feeding ourselves with good, nutritious whole foods that are going to give us the energy and the vitality that we need to be that member in our family or our community or our business. Also making sure that you take time to Practice mindfulness or meditation in whichever way it works for you. Some people love to sit down in the lotus position and take time to breathe and meditate in a traditional way. For other people, it's about taking a stroll on the beach or just looking at a pretty plant that you have on your windowsill. If you don't have any of those things, closing your eyes and imagining them. Imagining being in a vast forest. Just doing that and taking the time to count your breaths, with an inhale being 1, an exhale being 2, counting up to 10, and then starting again at 1. And repeat that over a couple of times. It only takes a minute, but that can really reframe things for you, bring down those stress hormones, and center ourselves. So these are some of the things that you can do to help guide yourself through this time of growth and this time of change. Don't lose hope. Have faith in yourself and belief in yourself that you can get through this, knowing that you've done it before in a myriad of different ways. And your self-care. Take care of you. Sleep well, eat well, move well, breathe well. These are the foundations of a good, healthy life. And if you can follow those principles and those ideals, you will find that it flows over into your business life, your business world, and you're able to really take new direction and vitality and growth in your business to move forward and come out the other side of this stronger and better than ever before. You can do it. I know you can.